and I've been assuming that's when I've been good to go. And there it is. Here we are.
Greetings.
Pepe's here.
I heard that you're playing American football.
I am.
I wanted to join because I love American football.
2003 edition. There's some names, fewer and fewer every day. Some names in this game, people who are still in the league.
Yeah, mostly the white people, the QBs, the kickers, the ones who don't get hit as much.
Basically, yes.
I'm sure. Actually, I'm 100% positive Peyton Manning's in this game.
Tom Brady is on the cover.
Oh yeah, definitely. Ugh, I hate Tom Brady. I realize that's not a very shocking position for a person to have. But Tom Brady, that's like hating the Yankees. But seriously,
right.
Fuck Tom Brady.
Well, I'm kind of cool with the Yankees right now, given
how they booed what's his butt 9/11 mayor.
Exactly. So we're moving the level up to veteran. Our earlier games have been blowouts.
Nice.
Show our
You're
stats.
just so good at American football.
Lead the league right now. Total offensive yards, or total offense stats 917. I just said stats. 800 passing yards. 23 yards per pass.
Oh.
Rushing yards, 31st. I've been getting it done in the air.
That is very unlike the Bears.
Right in the middle of the pack. There's 2 turnovers on the season. Denver has 8.
Okay.
First downs, 31. We don't need them.
No, why get first downs when you can get touchdowns?
12.
That's what I always say. What's this third downs? Is this third down conversions or just third downs?
Third down conversions is the next one, so I think it's just third downs.
Huh.
They only have 2 third down conversions, which that seems wrong.
Weird stats. Well, I mean, if you never get to a third down, there's no need to.
Although no, apparently not. Third down
conversion.
Third down percentage. Mine's at 16.6%.
Oh, never mind.
But you know what? I go for it on 4th down, and I've converted that once. This is wrong. Whatever.
Is there a glitch in the memory card? Oh.
No, it is. We're on week 3.
Yeah, NFL's rigged anyway.
That's true. Wanted to make some trades. Jim Miller's been doing work, but an 82, I could trade him away.
You could do better.
Like Chris Chandler. See,
Christian Weston Chandler.
Get Drew Bledsoe. I've heard that name.
Let's see, 2003. Oh, could you get my boy Orton? I think he was too young.
Drew Brees here on the Chargers. There's Peyton. Overall,
San Diego Chargers, no less.
95 overall for Peyton Manning. Hey man, I whooped Michael Vick last week. Donovan McNabb. Vinny Testaverde. Joey Harrington. Holy shit.
McNabb was kind of on fire around this time.
I could trade my whole roster for Brett Favre and then cut him.
Just for spite.
It's actually, there you go. Kurt Warner. 96. So they're saying Kurt Warner is the best playing quarterback at the time of this game.
Okay. Well, I mean, right now it's Jim Miller, but
yeah.
You scrolled through that list of potential QB trades, and I just kept thinking, what a bunch of old guys. But I got to remember, it's 2003 game day.
Yeah. I feel like I recognize about as many names in this as I would like a modern one.
Yeah. Well, if you haven't watched NFL in a couple years, I mean, the Bears are quite literally an entirely new team that sucks just as hard.
Yeah. I know like the 10 players I have in my fantasy roster. I'm vaguely aware of their names. That's about it for a season anymore. I didn't watch any games last year.
I like football. It is fun to watch, fun to play with friends.
It's also a bad sports league.
It is an insanely awful, unethical corporation.
Alright, our key player is Jerry Azuma.
Okay.
Theirs is Aaron Brooks.
We'll see about that. So I got one question before this game starts, and it's who dat say they gonna beat them Saints?
Chicago say they gonna beat them Saints.
It's true.
And weapon soldier.
It said
Or
Champaign, Illinois. I'm wondering why.
Somewhere else in 2003.
So they're so during this season they played in the U of I Stadium, University of Illinois.
Are they fixing Soldier Field or something? So this is that like weird one-off game made where they weren't in their usual stadium.
No, they played their whole home season here.
So this does look like a college stadium.
Trying to figure out why.
I can only assume it would be renovations. Pardon me.
You would be correct. They're renovating Soldier Field, which, if you've been to Soldier Field, you would be shocked to think that it has ever been renovated.
I have seen it.
Very pretty on the outside.
I haven't even really seen that. I was able to see a building that you told me was that, but I couldn't confirm was indeed a football stadium. When I was at a Hilton in Chicago for a concert a few years ago.
Fancy.
My very kind parents had some Hilton points.
Is that Amon and Barth?
That was Agalock.
Agalock, that's right.
I would not drive 3 hours, 4 hours, I guess 8 hours for Amon and Barth. I want that on the record.
Let it be noted, PS1 Try listeners, write that down in your copybooks.
Also, there we go. Okay, this would be nice. Yeah, I don't think you could
Great pass plays.
I don't think you got to see this happen very much last year. I think you're about to watch the Bears win a football game.
I forget they used to do that. Yeah, wow.
Oh, fuck me. Totally blanked. Yeah, I'm
going for it. Okay.
I didn't mean to.
You just didn't even think
I
of
just
it.
forgot it was the point after. I was going to go for it. This is how I'd go for it.
So my coaching strategy, were I to coach the Chicago Bears, we would at least get 10 wins. I guarantee that. We would always go for the 2-point conversions.
Well,
we would always go for it on 4th down, and we would always go for an onside kick.
Ooh, those I don't trust in this game at all because I can't tell my team to set up for one.
Yeah, in video games they're tough.
Yeah. Like there's no way to call the play, like for kickoffs on either side.
Oh, weird.
But
you don't even get to the. Okay.
But the other, you still can kick it like an onside kick, and the other team will do that against me.
Huh.
My guys won't line up for it. I haven't figured out a way to tell them how. It might be like an audible that I have to call manually. Yeah.
So traditionally, let's start football 101 with your pal Beppy. traditionally a defensive a defensive play will have like 4 defensive backs. So when you set up in a nickel, you actually have a 5th defensive back, and that 5th back is called the nickel back.
Is he the one in the center?
He can vary. He usually will follow
On this diagram, at least.
Let's just say yes. But I think, and I'm not sure if this game will do it, but I think traditionally the nickelback is going to follow the slot receiver.
I think it will change a little bit in this one because you then have the other plays, and sometimes it'll be like, oh fuck, like I'm starting to understand some of the like the icons. Like, oh, this means they're gonna guard anyone who comes into this zone.
Yeah, like the
And then these lines mean that they're gonna have a man defense.
I know you like it man on man.
That's rude.
I mean, it's rude, but it's true. Just like Kanye at the VMAs.
I thought you were gonna say Raphael. I mean, he was crude but cool.
Yeah.
Which I think is similar.
Combine them, you can use cruel.
Last game, oh, what the fuck? Get in the right spot. I had Brian Urlacher running a touchdown.
Fantastic player.
On defense that he got.
Possibly the best Bear in like the last 20 years.
Well, Jim Miller is giving him a run for his money.
Jim Miller in this timeline.
And this Booker fella catches it pretty often.
Jim Miller's already at 97 yards, huh?
Oh. Marty Booker. Right as I sing your praises.
Oh, you mother Booker.
Alright. Marcus Robinson, it's your turn. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay, Jim Miller threw it into the crowd.
So if a nickel defense has a 5th defensive back, can you guess and or infer what a dime might be?
I'd have 2 of them.
Exactly. You'd have 6 defensive backs.
And are those things you would call if you're expecting them to try to throw it a long distance?
So you'll go to a dime. Basically, if the offense has 4 wide receivers out and a tight end.
Well, I don't get to.
You're going to want.
I don't get to see
everyone covered
that much information.
Yeah, and I mean you don't really get to see that in especially early games like this. You'd kind of have to. You can kind of do it in newer games where you can actually see all the players' numbers and if you know all the players and the teams. But
yeah, but I mean, yeah, you've played lots of football games. You know how the playbooks are laid out.
Yeah, they honestly they haven't changed much since like the first football game I played, which was like Madden on the SNES.
I would say like Tecmo Bowl. It's still basically this.
Yeah. Oh man, Tecmo Bowl is so good. Also, am I mistaken, or are these? Was this the first? No. Sorry. I'm thinking out loud and I'm thinking incorrectly. I'm trying to remember which football game was the first one to use polygons instead of sprites.
Oh, I have no idea.
I will look that up, and that will be a fun Bappy fact.
Ooh. Bring out the chains. Yeah, I want to watch this one. I don't have it.
Ooh, yeah, yep. Got your flag ready?
They don't have it. 4th and inches.
N.O. New Orleans.
I could do protect or I could do punt block. I'm going to do protect because they're not going to be able to block it. Look how far away he is.
Yeah, I feel like blocks occur much more frequently in real life than in games.
I formation.
Come on, Marky Route. Oh.
There we go. One more block. You have Anthony Thomas in any of your fantasy leagues?
I do not.
Could you?
I cannot.
He is retired.
Definitely.
Oh, that was a. I don't know if you caught him there, but the announcer just started stuttering.
Oh, like in the voice recording, or like the
Yeah.
game was stuttering.
Like the game was stuttering. It was like doo doo doo
Gotcha.
doo doo. All right, going for a Hail Mary in 2nd and 5.
Hell yeah!
I got it. Touchdown.
Congrats, dude. Yeah, Anthony Thomas retired in 2007.
It's 4 years after this game.
Yep. That was also the last time the Bears were ever in a Super Bowl. It's also the last time I was ever truly happy.
Was he with the Bears at the time?
I think he did retire as a Bear, yeah.
He got to go to the game.
He got to be there and not get a ring.
It's half the people at all of them.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta have a loser to have a winner. And in that way, the Bears helped.
Say that is a service the stream provides.
Just one try. We're the losers so that you guys can be the winners.
Just run prevent every time. When they run it, sometimes he'll fucking go beast mood. Prevent sounds like it prevents passing based on all the circles that are in there.
So prevent, it's also can be called the quarter package, which following off of the nickel and the dime is going to have 7 defensive backs. And the 7th DB will typically be sent after one of the linemen. Since if you have, 70 defensive backs, you can only have 3 linemen on the line, so they're getting all the help they can get. But if you make that happen, then you got good coverage in the air and, high possibilities for sacks.
So 5 press. No, that's a lot of things I can run there. 4-4.
I don't talk about football out loud very often, but as I do, I realize it's a very silly game.
Oh, and the one time you go for the blitz, they get the nice pass off, and the guy area where one of your blitzing guys should have been. That's what makes it a risky proposition.
Hey, no risk, no reward.
Just like board game night.
Yep. Keep that risk out of board game night. We do not have 8 hours, Timothy.
I like playing the little mini game in these games, which is getting away with pass interference.
So just like the real NFL, huh?
How close to them catching it can you hit them and not get noticed?
It also depends.
Oh,
on
not that close.
The Patriots, yeah, wow.
You're just about to see.
See, now if you're wearing a Patriots jersey, you would have gotten away with that, no problem.
Give him the first down. When I could have just tackled him as soon as he caught it, because he wasn't there yet.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been it. But oh well. It's the Bears. You're playing realistically.
Yeah, and we're winning.
Oh yeah. Just like we were winning at the start of the Super Bowl in 2007.
One quarter down.
gotta say you're not doing too well keeping the ball out of the air. But I gotta say, once it's being caught, you're doing good at taking them down. There are not too many
It's
yards after carry, or as Madden famously called them, yaks.
almost getting the user interceptions there. That's what you want to see.
That's what the viewers are here for.
I got a few. I've gotten a few user ints in these games.
NFL. Oh, nice. Easy switch to the right player at the last minute and then tap triangle.
Exactly.
Alright, Bruce
Piss,
joined the chat
yeah.
room just to say piss and then leave. Well, I say to him he could kiss my piss.
Did he actually?
And thanks for watching.
Did he actually leave?
I don't know. I assume he
Yeah.
did. I don't want him around. He says piss.
I mean, you said piss.
Hey,
I'm not.
kiss my piss.
No.
Oh, well, shit.
Or no, thank you.
So, chat, I'm here to answer any and all questions about the game American football, any of the rules, any of the strategies. Just call me Dr. Dick.
I heard a song about you once in a different video game.
Dr. Dick?
Yeah. Oh,
What game was that?
the video game was Dance Dance Revolution.
DDR is not a game, it's a lifestyle.
That's true.
Bruce Bennett asks, does the band Kiss have any relation to the word piss? Obviously, how do you think they remove their makeup?
Nice. Ah, that wasn't. 3rd and 4. I don't run it very often, so when I do, it'll be a surprise, right?
Works for me.
3rd and 4, a bad time to run.
I would run, but
It works.
you also don't have Matt Forte or
I have
it work. Yeah.
Anthony Thomas. All right, there we go. Wide open, touchdown. Ooh. I'm bad at the kick timer in this game.
It looks weird.
It's fast, but there's like a delay from when you start pressing it to when you see it. It makes me panic and pull off on
I
it.
get you.
Except for kickoffs, every now and then I just drill them. Why would I cover for weak when I could cover for strong?
You know, that's a good point, and I have no rebuttal to that.
Well, I just tried it, and it said I'm rushing for... Ooh. I think I tackled them with like a forearm shiver there.
You totally did. Yeah. Like
Little-
like a pirate uppercut. Like, oh.
Little preview of NFL Blitz, the game that's coming up.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun one. Probably in a couple days, I think.
Sounds good. When this is, we can take a step away from this if we need to, or once it's done, we also have an educational game coming up, and that one also might have to be stretched over a few nights. We can insert NFL
Gotcha.
Blitz whenever it fits.
Hey, if it fits, it blitz. Looks
That's
like
what they
Bruce
say.
has a story.
I can't read that.
Bruce
It's too long.
says, when I was like 11, my friend and I had a sleepover at his grandparents' house. We hooked up the PlayStation 1 in the living room and made them watch CPU versus CPU matches of Madden 2000 while explaining how the game was built on real stats and honestly better than watching real football.
That's become like a thing now that
True.
all the hip news sites will do. It's like, oh, we previewed this year's Super Bowl in Tecmo Bowl.
EA goes crazy with their stats. Also, um, if you just watch computer teams play each other, you don't get any of the crappy politics around the NFL.
It's true.
And,
I don't think
you know,
the video games even play the anthem.
I don't think they do anymore. Probably for recent reasons. Madden 2000 had an uncredited in-game theme song by Ludacris.
Okay, touchback.
Good to know. Oh, okay.
Touchback. Don't try to run it out.
It's that's right. It's 2003, so touchback is it 20 yards or is it 25?
It's 20. I'm gonna do a screen pass. I did one yesterday. It impressed Adam quite a bit.
I love it. I love a screen pass.
Ooh, that was more like an interception. Don't watch that one.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Having to try to not throw it to the person who is got knocked over on their route.
Madden and Madden 2000 also have that Kanye West song in it.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
bad,
thought Madden
bad.
2000 had a Yeezy song in it. That could be crazy. Sound like I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to chat.
Oh my god. Just run around the people if they're in your way on the route. Run around them. Alright, 4th and 10 on the 31. I can't make a field goal. Should I just go for it?
I would, but I'm also a little crazy.
Pro red. Ooh, wait, I don't want one where the guy can switch his route because I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Kanye did not have any albums in 2000. Never mind. Might be thinking of one of the 2K games from later on.
Alright, time to use the goal line offense because I'm on the goal line, right?
Look at this. You're a pro.
I'm going to try a play action pass because I need the action of a touchdown. Oh, that's...
I think you should go Hail Mary on the goal line. Go
Actually,
big or go home. Try to throw it into the concession stand.
let's give someone a souvenir.
Give it to old Steve Bartman. He's in the crowd today. Do you know the name Steve Bartman?
It sounds familiar.
Steve Bartman is the guy who, how do I say it? Basically ruined the Cubs' chance at a World Series in like 2000 something.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Or
Yeah,
something.
he
They-
reached
Yeah,
over
with the headphones and the sweater, and he
Yeah.
reached over. Yeah,
and he got death
had
threats
like
for
death threats, and security had to like escort him out
catching a
of
ball at a baseball game.
Yeah.
I ran
Even
into,
though the Cubs were up 3-0 and like 17 other errors in the game led to them losing, but no, it was all Steve, man.
all right, up 9. I'm going for it.
I would too. That math checks out.
Got it. Now I'm up 11, and they need. But I guess they need a touchdown with a 2-point conversion and a field goal. It's hard to do. Do you know you can't get a touchdown and a field goal on the same drive?
That's true. That's a football fact for the listeners out there. Also, to all the listeners out there, turn your monitor on because there's video.
That's really stupid.
Just trying to keep the energy up during NFL Game Day 2003.
I appreciated it, though.
Thank you. And I agree, it was insanely stupid.
Saints are finally, with 34 seconds, calling timeouts. I guess because they have timeouts, they think it's okay for them to just run it on their own 27-yard line with 34 seconds in the half.
You know?
Oh, not this time. 3rd and 9. Bubble zone. I hope they don't throw it inside the bubble. Broke it up. 4th and 9.
Did you,
They're going for it.
Here's a fun personal question. Did you ever have any interest in the NFL as a child?
I did, but it was, I guess maybe not. Oh, they did punt it. What the fuck? Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I should not send, I feel that's more of a return than I would have got otherwise. And the interesting NFL I remember having was a book I found in my mom's classroom about, like, the greatest NFL dynasties. And there were old pictures of, like, the early 90s 49ers and the Bears in the mid 80s.
85 Bears,
Yeah.
Super Bowl 20, Super Bowl Shuffle.
But being a book that examined dynasties, it was like several teams over like 3 or 4 years, and I read it and didn't understand it or care about it. But
70s Raiders. That's cool.
I just sort of liked the old book. 4 seconds. I don't think I have time for 2 plays.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, you got a 11-point lead. I would just take a knee.
I got a very windy field goal attempt. Too windy. I didn't kick it to the side enough.
Yeah, that would be hard, even with no wind, I think. It's quite the distance.
Alright. I don't know any of these names.
Alright, gamers, it's halftime. So we got the Sprint halftime report brought to you by Sprint and Boost Mobile. Where you at?
We are at the halftime trivia question, in which I am now 2 for 2. My strategy of picking the most famous name fails when I recognize none of those names.
Oh, darn.
And it failed last time. The answer wasn't Deion Sanders.
New Orleans needs somebody on defense to make a big hit or jar a ball loose. Anything to get their confidence back.
Deion Primetime Sanders?
I like the phrase Deion Sandals, I believe as coined by popular musician and hip-hop artist Riff Raff.
Never heard of him.
Oh, well, if I may quote one of his earlier works. X these haters off like tic-tac-toe. Deion Sandals on my toes. Yes, he rhymes toe with toes. And there goes Hardy.
Yeah, I'm going to have to announce a Riff Raff moratorium on my stream. Based
no
on...
more mentioning of Jody High Roller.
Besides, he is a cheap imitation of the far superior rapper Muffin Mix.
Yes, and also he totally copped his style from James Franco in that movie.
Oh, yeah, Rumspringas, I think it was.
Yeah, Rumspringas. Rumspringer. Rumspringa forever. Holy shit, that would be a much better movie. And that's already a great movie. We could probably turn Spring Breakers into Rumspringas with just a few scene
Yeah.
edits. Like the girls
yeah.
leave their Amish community at the beginning instead of like their school or whatever.
Oh, good lord.
James Franco as Alien rolls up in a horse and buggy.
The second half Bears are here to play football.
Yeah, this is about how it goes.
It's
We
okay.
are on veteran mode.
Yeah, we moved it up. I'm still winning. Other games we've been down like 10 with a couple minutes left and won. We're up 4 with 2 halves left. I think it's okay. It's bad to throw a touchdown or an interception.
Just avoid complacency because that's where the Bears go horribly, horribly wrong.
You'll celebrate after every
Gameday.
play. Thank you.
Trying to think if I can support you by donning a jersey in real life of one of these players, but I don't think I have a jersey from that era.
You don't have a McQuarters jersey?
I think there is an Urlacher jersey in this house somewhere.
Ooh, we're in a jersey that's not yours.
Yeah, that's just,
He's gonna get injured at his broadcasting desk. The wimp. All right, 3rd and 2.
You don't just take another man's jersey,
There we go. Stop that fucking first down. 26. That's got to be a field goal attempt, right? Yeah. No good. John Carney, not getting it done. Oh no, he just pulled his hamstring.
Oh, that's gonna put a damper on the season.
This is the second time oh, that's my main running back too. Shit.
Yeah, that's
All right.
RB powerhouse.
Back to the air. The second time I saw the pulled hamstring animation over this game. The first one was in our first game preseason against New England. Whoever their kick returner was pulled one immediately. Yeah. Just bad RNG.
Offensive starters for 0-2. Oh yeah, you still got Booker out there, Marty Booker.
Here's one where he's the primary target. Ooh, but not open. And I was looking around and I just got sacked.
Ooh, your ass got sacked.
I don't understand that reference. What is it from?
G.I. Joe. It was an action figure, and if you pushed a button on its back, he would say that. So Marty Booker in real life, this season had 97 catches for 1,189 yards. But you're going the Robinson route, and that's okay. I respect it.
How's Robinson doing this season?
He only played, let's see. not play this season. But quite obviously he should have.
Yes. Or at least the 15 years ago version of him should have.
Just goes to show that anyone can coach the Bears better than Bears coaches.
What about that one good one that one time?
Smith deep in the backfield.
Mike Ditka,
No.
he had a good team.
Dante Stallworth?
The quarterback
Yeah.
showed he's got the tools on that front.
Stallworth.
That's a name I've heard.
Sounds like a good sports name. Dante. As in, please don't run it all the way in for a touchdown.
Oh, what? Is that offensive pass interference? Holding on the first one of those I've seen.
Was that even your...
Nope.
Was that an AI?
I had switched players, and I pressed triangle to jump up to the pass, and then there was a flag before the...
Chicago will rush 4 this time.
Nothing grinds my gears more about the NFL than holding calls. Because they're so arbitrary in this league. There's no rhyme or reason to them. Some teams can get away with it for like 5 games. Other teams can't even like look at someone without being called for holding.
You know who I think is a problem with holding calls?
Near the goal line.
Who's that?
The bank.
I'd say they had the
I know, right? It's like, hello, I'm still on the line.
Exactly. You get it.
I know exactly. I call the bank all the time to do business with my money. It's like they put me on hold. They play the music.
I call the bank a pack of crooks.
One of my favorite things to do at the bank is to pay them money to access my own money.
I mean, they're holding on to your money for you. What are you going to hold on to your own
You know
money?
what? And I don't give them enough thanks for that. Let's hear it for the banks. Let's hear it for
moving its numbers up to press the receivers.
This touchdown?
this TD that's coming up.
With a spin move at the end.
Always, always. Good old Des White, Georgia Tech.
Uh oh. Okay, what's my button
So
for
Des-
what's my button for a lateral?
Ooh, I don't know. Here's a very fun piece of trivia. Des White was picked by the Chicago Bears in the 3rd round. Get this, 69th pick overall.
Acceptable. That's a decent amount. Well done by him.
He did it. That was in 2000.
Oh, you know it was in 2001.
Space Odyssey of some sort, if I'm not mistaken.
Space Odyssey, and they released NFL Gameday 2002.
That's right, and they had, that was the first year of the Madden curse, because weren't the Twin Towers on the cover of that game?
Yep.
Sorry. I can't believe people watch this shit.
I don't think they do.
Greetings.
Not anymore.
Tune into PS1 Try for boring ass football stats and 9/11 jokes that aren't even good. I love women, and I love America.
I love trailer.
Very nice. Was that a, I hate to ask, was that a player-controlled interception?
It was not.
Oh, okay.
All right, up by 10 going into the 4th quarter.
There you go. There's Booker.
We're going to.
I think fourth quarter should be all about Marty Booker.
He just tripped over his own feet on that one.
Well,
I'm gonna give Blake Shelton a chance here.
oh, I love him on The Voice.
All right, Blake Shelton just gave up an interception.
Fucking how? He was...
He threw it way in front of him, as he often does on that play, so I think it's on me. I think I need to hold on to it for longer. And maybe I need to read the diagram, because maybe it wants me to roll out to the right, too.
It might, yeah.
I'm not sure why the quarterback threw it. Brooks taking the call on second down. Touchdown Saints.
Uh-oh. It's okay.
Come on, Bears. Hey, you had me at come on, Bears.
For the extra point drop.
Rest in peace, Harris Williams.
The Saints, 38.
I thought you were going to say rest in peace, Julia Roberts. Or
That too.
Meg Ryan? Whoever was in that movie.
Come on, Bears.
You had me at hello.
Oh.
The Bears take over at the 20-yard line.
Sorry, that's a different genre of film entirely.
It is.
Talk about the pornos, folks. The funniest bits.
Too easy.
Nice pass. I say 10 minutes later, but very well executed play. I've been to this stadium. I did not see a football game here. I saw a marching band competition.
You saw or competed in?
I saw.
Wow, that's worse somehow.
I mean, it's like anything, you
it's-
know. If you're a performer, you're going to want to watch as much as you perform.
I mean,
If you're a writer,
yeah.
you're going to want to read.
If you go to a competition, it's like watching like 15 marching band shows at once. It's like the Bonnaroo of marching bands.
It's awesome. Plus, the crowd is like quiet and respectful. You can hear the music, see all the cool drum major salutes. Marching band is cool. It's cooler than football. Let's play a marching band game.
I don't think there is one.
Weird. I wonder why that is.
You do have to
Nice
be in
set.
a military parade in Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
And I did get to that part of the game.
Was that in English?
The receiver just couldn't shake the defensive back there.
Yes, I was playing Final Fantasy VII in English.
Ooh, that was almost an interception. Sorry, I'm doing a play-by-play
Yeah.
on 2 plays ago.
Oh, good lord.
We'll just pretend that I'm Al Michaels and I've had a couple.
Well, enjoy this, Sal.
Ooh.
Our old mutual friend Falcon, I always thought, had a similar voice to Al Michaels.
Really? That's very unfortunate for him.
To attempt the PAT.
I don't remember that lad's voice.
Tacks on the extra
He was the guy in CFH who sounded just like Al Michaels.
45.
Do we know for sure that he's not Al Michaels?
I don't think Al Michaels is cool enough to have played TFC.
Probably not.
Alright, so I can't burn 4 minutes. I need to actually...
Yeah, you're
Go
gonna
up.
have to make a legit drive here.
Ooh. This is the part in the game where you try the crazy plays.
Miller with 3 receivers.
You know, I gotta say, PS1 try is a lot of fun. Sports simulators are not. I'm much looking forward to watching that Blitz episode.
How about that?
Now that is fun. One
Like,
and only venerable Blake Shelton.
with a reverse, a little bit of running backwards, but it worked out.
You know, sometimes you gotta go backwards to go forwards. I think Descartes basically said that.
Sometimes you gotta go sideways to go the other direction of sideways.
Exactly. So I spent a lot of time today Googling when it is legal to buy
Me
fireworks
too.
in my state.
And
I found out that in this area, at least, I don't know, this might be true across the country, but people from out of state can buy fireworks a lot earlier and a lot later than people in state. And that applies to all the states in the area. So I live in South Dakota. I can't buy fireworks in South Dakota till a week before the 4th of July. But I can go to Iowa and buy them in June. Same thing, someone living in Iowa cannot buy fireworks in Iowa till July, but they can come here to South Dakota and buy them now.
probably explains why there's a whole lot of fireworks shops right on the border.
Yeah. And I always wondered why, because they're on the border here, but on both sides. And now I know. And now everyone watching knows.
Very
Get
interesting.
your fireworks, kids. You don't want to be stuck with just snakes and sparklers. It's no fun.
It's okay. I think you're probably about to get to see them do an onside kick after this field goal here.
I'm looking forward to the jankiness of it from what you've described.
The Bears 55, the Saints 52.
Now they're going to shift their runners to come up. Oh no, they're not doing it. That's insane.
Okay, weird.
I guess they wait till under 2.5 minutes.
Huh.
Certainly don't want me running it back though.
And I feel like there was a time in my life where I would have looked at these graphics and been like,
Yeah.
we're at it. Video games look like real life now.
Well,
Brian Urlacher is blurry in real life too.
this might not have been the one because, as you might have surmised, 2003. Very late.
Yeah, that's late in the life, yeah.
Yeah, the PS2 had been out for 2 years when this game came out.
It was probably, honestly, the first one I said that about was probably a Dreamcast title.
Seaman?
Yeah, I saw Seaman and I was like, this is real life.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning.
Running out this clock.
I remember specifically weather effects in one of the Madden launch titles on Dreamcast. Like, whoa, it rains, and then the grass gets wet, and then the jerseys get grass stains.
Takes him down.
Oh my gosh, there's snow, and he leaves footprints in it.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid tech for football.
Alright, just gonna wait 25 seconds here. Do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, watch this space. We got some fun ones coming up. We got an NFL Blitz with a special guest. And that's if we can track him down. Have you heard from him at all?
I got a voicemail on my phone from about 2 a.m. I heard
Okay.
the worst fucking accent I ever heard.
Oh, yep, that's probably him.
Yelling for rib tip sandwiches.
Rib tips. Probably arguing with his wife. Like,
I couldn't tell if it was like a woman or
hey Kelly,
Look.
where's the clicker for the Zenith? You know, something like that.
something like that.
That'll be a fun one. I say I like football, and you can tell from my enthusiasm tonight how much I love football.
Oh,
This
lot.
guest for Blitz loves football more than I do.
Ah,
Don't get it. The Bears
it won't
61,
matter.
the Saints 52.
Conversion failed. Isn't that what your priest said in the 7th grade?
Yeah. I said, if God's real, how come your wife left? And
She said, "Holy shit, you're right."
you just started to cry.
Brooks scans the defense on first down.
Then he fucked you.
Scrambling.
At least someone can laugh about it.
Knocks him cold. The quarterback
You know,
ball is there.
tragedy plus time equals comedy for everyone else.
That's how it works.
Brooks lines up in the shotgun.
So yeah, before this game wraps up, I'd like to plug the Catholic Church.
Is a threat every time he steps on the field. Good
I'd like to
example
plug Bauhaus. They're just a cool band from the late 70s. They kind of invented Gothic rock. Check them out.
on first down.
Anything else we should plug?
I can't think of anything.
Catholic Church and Bauhaus. That's about it.
Good combination.
Brooks scanning the defense on second down.
Old Italian beef sandwiches. Check them out.
I don't know. Those sound a little Italian to me.
John C. McGinley. He's a great character
John
actor.
Cena?
I like
John
him. Check
Cena?
him out.
You say John Cena?
No, not John Cena. John C. McGinley. But also check out John Cena. He's, I guess the kids like him. He probably plays Fortnite. If not, they're probably going to put him in Fortnite.
Oh man, Fortnite. Now, there's a game.
For the extra point attempt.
That's what we should be streaming. Fortnite come out on PS1?
The Bears 6
No, it actually hasn't yet. But we're all holding
Or,
out.
they got to be working on it though.
Yeah.
It's on everything else.
Also, Hornets is back within 2. Now they're going to do the onside kick.
Ooh.
But either I'm automatically lined up to defend it, or I just won't.
It looks like you are.
Yeah. But Urlacher's going to run it back. Again.
Come on, Brian. All the way back. Yeah, all the way back. Good game.
Make this game take even longer.
That was veteran mode. This is a veteran mode win.
For veterans, it's not Veterans Day.
Nope, it's the other one.
It's a day for veterans, but
Day for hot dogs.
day for the dead ones.
Oh, that's right. I would like to plug dead soldiers.
Hey, it's how they, if they didn't get plugged, they wouldn't be dead.
Exactly. I'm just kidding, folks. I love America and I love women.
I love the NSA. I
Definitely love the NSA.
love the NSA. I love the FBI most of the time.
Love the FBI.
It's not collusion.
CIA.
Also, oh no. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's over.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
65. Even if they got the 2 point, they're still. Oh, look how many points I have. I didn't notice.
Nice, dude. Nice. That's like a double win. I think we can stop playing Game Day because you got 69 points.
And I almost went up against 606. You get the 666 in there too.
I mean, you're not going to do better than this. You got Order 66. 69 points. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, let's save it when we get back. It's gonna take a
Play
minute
the game, Jim Miller.
every week. Oh, and here's this. Bevy, I don't know if you've seen these other ones, but there are loading screens.
Oh, wow.
Remind you who the real heroes of the NFL are.
The soldiers.
No, the graphic designers.
Oh,
See how like
The
on
referees.
those long horizontal lines, there's also little vertical lines. Those little vertical lines are actually in the same pattern as the yard markers on the football field.
holy crap! You mean the hash marks?
Yeah, it's called synergy. And
I have so much to learn about graphic design.
until a font lacks both serifs and aliasing, you unlock a secret bonus code: basketball.
That what? That doesn't fit. What? Did you? I wonder if you unlocked that code for getting 69 points.
I've unlocked a code after every game. I think you unlock codes
Oh.
when you win games. So set up and save
Holy
everything.
crap! That really did take an hour.
It
Wow.
does. You're fucking 5-minute quarters. You think you're gonna have a 20-minute game?
Seriously, it's just like real life. Football should be a hour-long game.
Increase the pace of play. That's what I think they ought to do.
Agreed. No more clock stops.
No more helmets or pads or clothing. And get rid of the football.
Just get all the players out there on the field, have them hang dong, and
if they want to
scrum.
They want to push up against each other a little bit, As long as they don't start pulling hair or anything, I think we can all
No, I mean you gotta
agree with that.
play fair. Come on.
I mean, I guess if you're wearing it long, you're kind of asking for it. And that's it.
Thanks for watching.